Okay, Gary, I'm going to try to walk you through with updating your switch firmware and your atmosphere firmware. So, get your switch onto this screen that I'm on right now. Once you're on this screen, you're going to do something that I'm not going to do because I don't have a cord. You're going to take the cord, you're going to plug it into the bottom of your switch, and you're going to plug it into your computer. Once that's done, you're going to click on Tools, Partition SD card, click OK. Then you're going to click on SD UMS. I'm not going to do that because I don't have the cord, so I'm going to power off now. Once you click on SD UMS, your SD card is going to be read by your computer while it's still in your switch. So give me a second while I plug my SD card into my computer. Okay. Once you click on an SD UMS, your SD card will pop up just like this. And then what you're gonna do is I'm actually gonna have a link to everything that you need to download in the description of this video. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna get firmware 14.1.1, and you're gonna unzip it. But before we take everything off of that file, we're gonna go into the firmware folder, and we're gonna make a new folder called 14.1.1. I already have it, so I'm not gonna do it. Once you create that folder, you're gonna go back to the zipped file, and you're gonna select everything, and you're gonna copy and paste it into that folder that we just created on the SD card in the firmware folder that you named 14.1.1. Once you do that, go back to the root of your SD card and click eject. Now, once you click on eject on the computer, it's going to bring you back to this. You're going to click on Close, Home, Payloads, Fuse.bin. Once it turns on, hold the R button. Well, go over to a game, hold the R button, press A again to launch in the homebrew menu. And then go all the way over to Daybreak. Press A on Daybreak, press A on Install, find your firmware folder, and then press A on that, and then scroll down to the 14.1.1, press A on that, and then this is going to take a couple seconds. Press A on Continue. You're going to press A on Preserve Settings, and then press A on Install FAT32 and exFAT. And then I'm going to click Back, but you're going to click on Continue to proceed on installation, and it's going to run through and do the update. Once it's done doing its update, you should get an error message. So what we're going to do is we're going to power off the switch, and then we're going to resume once I get my switch going again. Now we're going to get the switch back to this screen. Again, you're going to plug your switch back into your computer, and then you're going to click on Tools, Partition SD card, okay, and SD UMS. Again, I'm not going to do that because I don't have a cord, so I'm just going to take my SD card out and plug it back into my PC. Now, once you click on SD UMS, your SD card will pop up again, and you're ready to start updating Atmosphere because we just updated the switch firmware. Now, we're going to unzip the Atmosphere download that we downloaded. Again, I'm not going to do any of this, but I'm going to tell you what to do. Select everything, drag and drop it to the root of SD card. If it asks to replace any files, click Replace. Next is Hecate. Drag and drop the bootloader folder onto the root of SD card, and if it asks you to replace any files, click Replace. Then we're going to go into the bootloader folder on the SD card, then into Payloads. We're going to delete both the fuse bin file and the old Hecate bin file, and then that new Hecate bin file that was in the Hecate archive, we're going to drag and drop that there. And then we're also going to drag and drop the new fuse.bin file that we downloaded along with Atmosphere into here. Once we do that, go back to the root of SD. Then we're going to get sig patches. Select them both. And then drag and drop to the root of SD card. Once that's done, again, once you drag and drop both of those folders to the root of SD card, if it asks to replace any files, click Replace. Then we're going to eject our SD card, and we will resume once I have the switch on. Now, we're back on this screen on your switch. We're going to click Close, Home, Payload, Fuse Bin. Wait for it to boot up. And you should be all updated and everything should be working perfectly fine. And just to double check, we're going to open up, go to Settings, scroll all the way down, and there we are. We're on System Firmware 14.1.1 and Atmosphere 1.3.2. I hope this video helps. So you could save some money on mailing your switch to me. Peace out.